Well, hello and welcome to the Texas Drifter channel, and welcome to my little kitchen. If you're new to the channel, my name's Rick. Welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. Well, on today's video, we've got a 4.5-pound boneless turkey breast here. We're going to smoke it out on our pellet grill, and we're fixing to get this thing seasoned up. We're going to see if we can get it to smoking. All right, we're going to see if we can remove some of this old skin off this turkey breast here. Just try and trim it off. You don't have to trim it off, but I'm going to take the skin off of it. All right, we're going to use some mayonnaise as a binder. We're just going to lather this thing up in mayonnaise, and that is going to be our binder. All right, we're going to use just a brisket rub for our seasoning. We're going to get this thing seasoned up. We're going to season it pretty good. All right, we're going to give that about 10-15 minutes. Let that seasoning tack up real good. We'll flip it over and do the other side. All right, it's been about 15 minutes. We're going to flip this turkey breast over and we're going to do the same thing to the other side. All right, we're going to hit this with a little more mayonnaise. Using the mayonnaise as a binder. All right, we're going to hit this with a little bit more of our brisket rub. All right, we're going to give that about 10 or 15 more minutes. Let that seasoning tack up. While we're waiting on that, we're going to go out and get our pellet grill ready. All right, we got us a Traeger pellet grill here. We're going to open the door on this thing. We're going to turn it on to smoke. Once that thing gets to smoking, we'll turn it up and we're going to do our cook today on 250. While we're waiting on this thing to start smoking, I just wanted to share with you the type of pellets I'm using. We're using the B&B pellets, and we're using the hickory wood pellets. Ought to give us some really good flavor. All right, we're getting some good smoke coming out of this thing. We're going to shut the door on it. We're going to turn our temperature up to 250. We're going to give that about 10 or 15 minutes. Let it preheat real good. By the time it's ready, our turkey breast will be ready. All right, I'm going to flip this thing back over. It's been about 10 minutes here. Our seasoning's tacking up pretty good. I'm going to flip it back over, and I'm going to tuck this tail up under here. It's kind of a thin part on the breast. We're going to tuck it up under. That way maybe it'll make it cook a little more even. I'm going to hit this with just a little bit more of our seasoning, kind of cover some of these spots that I messed up when I turned it over. We're going to give that a few more minutes, and we're about ready to put that booger back out on the smoker. All right, our pellet grill is preheated to 250. Our turkey breast is ready to go on here. We're just going to put it right here in the center of the rack. Kind of keep it doubled up, make a good breast out of it. Put that booger on there. And we're going to cook that until we reach an internal temperature of 140. After it reaches 140, we're going to take it off and we're going to wrap it in foil. Anyway, I'm going to rig my meat thermometer up here. We're going to put it right down into the fattest part of that breast. About halfway down. We're going to let that baby go till it reaches 140. All right, man. Our turkey breast has reached an internal temperature of 140, and boy, that looks good. We'll get that thermometer out of there. All right, I'm going to try to slide that thing right off of there. Oh, yeah. All right, we got our turkey breast here. We're going to set this turkey breast in this butter. We got some tin foil. We're going to wrap it in. Got 3 pads of butter there on the bottom. I'm going to put 3 pads of butter on top. And I'm going to hit this spot here that I kind of tore off with my utensils there. Kind of put a little more seasoning on that. That smells wonderful, y'all. We're going to wrap it up. All right, that baby's ready to go back on the smoker. All right, we're gonna put our turkey breast back on here. Put it right back in the middle. We're gonna take that meat thermometer. We're gonna put it back down in there. Get it right back down in the middle of that breast. We're gonna take that up to about 161, 162, somewhere right along in there. Then we're gonna pull it. We're gonna put it in an ice chest and let it rest. Kay's going out to eat with friends tonight. Got the whole carload. Let me zoom in on y'all. Y'all have fun. Y'all have fun. I am. All right, guys, our turkey breast has reached 162 internal temperature. We're fixing to take it out of here. Get that thermometer out of it. We're gonna put it in this cooler. We got a t-shirt on the bottom, t-shirt on the top. We're gonna let that rest for 1 hour. Then we'll cut into it and do a taste test. Well, I just wanted to tell y'all that that entire cook took 3.5 hours. We brought the turkey breast up to 140, then we wrapped it in foil, and I pulled it at 162. The ideal temperature is 165, but it should finish cooking in that ice chest. So probably when we finish up, we'll be right at 165. But I just mainly wanted to tell you how long it took to cook it. All right, guys, we got us a piece of our turkey here. This turkey's been resting for 1 hour in the ice chest, and I mean, it's still smoking hot. But anyway, we're going to give it a little taste test here, see how we come out. That is absolutely delicious, guys. Tender, moist. That's good. Finger licking good. Anyway, I got my little daughter Alex here with me tonight. Kay would be here tonight. That was her in the car there a while ago. They're having a girls' night out. They're all going to the Mexican Inn to eat supper. So I hope they have a good time, and I hope they have a safe trip back home. But if you're ever thinking about trying to smoke a boneless turkey breast, I hope this video helps you out a little bit. This was about a 4.5 pound breast. We cooked it on 250, took about 3.5 hours. And I mean, it has turned out great. But anyway, that's going to wrap this video up. As always, I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much.